Imagine walking into a luxury showroom bathed in white light. Everything feels futuristic, silent, and elegant. And then, in the center of it all, standing on a glossy platform, is a machine that demands attention without saying a word: the 2026 Yamaha XSR 155. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a statement, a fusion of retro soul and modern precision, a living legend reborn for a new generation. You take one step closer, and immediately your eyes lock onto the sculpted fuel tank, inspired by the golden age of motorcycling, yet finished with 2026-level craftsmanship. The subtle curves, the brushed metal badges, and the flawless paint reflect not just light, but heritage. Yamaha didn't build this bike to follow trends. They built it to remind everyone what real character feels like. The XSR 155 has always been about more than numbers, but this time the story is deeper. Underneath that timeless design lies the same powerful 155cc liquid-cooled engine that Yamaha has perfected over years of innovation. Smooth, responsive, and built for riders who crave both emotion and control. It's not about raw power alone. It's about the precision in every throttle twist, the balance in every corner, and the feeling of absolute connection between rider and machine. As you touch the handlebar, you realize this is where past meets future. The round LED headlamp takes you back to the classic Roadster era, but with a modern white beam that cuts through the night like a laser. The digital cluster, neatly integrated into the retro layout, gives you all the modern data you need: gear indicator, fuel economy, trip meters, but without breaking the vintage soul of the bike. The seat sits low and sculpted, finished in premium leather that complements the tank's color. Whether you choose the matte black Beast, the metallic silver Classic, or the retro green Legend, each XSR 155 tells a different story. Yamaha has made sure every color feels like a personality: bold, sophisticated, or nostalgic. This isn't just customization, it's identity. The XSR 155 is light, agile, and incredibly balanced. It carries Yamaha's racing DNA, but hides it behind a gentleman's jacket. You don't just ride it, you glide with it. Every gear change feels crisp, every exhaust note tuned to perfection. It doesn't roar unnecessarily, it sings in harmony with your heartbeat. The chassis, inspired by the R15's legendary Delta Box frame, keeps it stable yet playful. Whether you're carving through traffic or cruising on open highways, this bike feels alive. Yamaha didn't just build this for young riders or nostalgic veterans. They built it for anyone who believes that motorcycles are emotions on wheels. For those who still turn around to look at their bike after parking it. For those who think of a machine as a companion, not just a vehicle. The design philosophy is what makes this motorcycle stand out in 2026. In a world where bikes are getting louder, bulkier, and overloaded with unnecessary tech, the XSR 155 stays pure. Its round headlight, classic tank, minimalistic rear, and upright stance all whisper one thing: simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. And that's why people fall in love with it at first sight. But don't mistake its simplicity for lack of modern features. The XSR 155 comes loaded with precision engineering: variable valve actuation for smooth power delivery, slipper clutch for effortless gear shifts, and dual-channel ABS for confidence on every road. It's old-school spirit wrapped in cutting-edge technology. Every ride feels natural, every stop feels composed, and every curve becomes an experience to savor. Walk around the bike and you'll see the craftsmanship everywhere. The exposed metal parts, the fine welds, the neatly routed cables all hint at Yamaha's obsession with perfection. The LED taillight glows like a jewel at the back, and the sculpted side panels blend form with function. This isn't mass production, it's modern art on two wheels. When you sit on it, the world around you fades. You feel the solid grip of the handlebars, the slight vibration from the engine waiting to come alive, and the balance that gives you instant confidence. Turn the key, and the LCD cluster lights up like a sunrise, crisp, clean, futuristic. Then, one press of the ignition, and the 155 heart starts beating with a sound that's both refined and emotional. You feel like you're part of something timeless. Out on the road, the XSR 155 behaves like a dream. The throttle is smooth, the clutch light, and the gearbox feels precise like a Japanese katana. The seating posture is natural, sporty yet comfortable. It invites you to explore, to ride longer, to go where the map ends. You can sense the bike's confidence in every movement. It doesn't fight you, it flows with you. And the attention you get? Unreal. Every head turns when that round headlight passes by. People don't just see a motorcycle, they see a story from the past, reborn into the future. That's the magic of the XSR 155. It carries nostalgia without being stuck in it. It's a bridge between generations, between old-school bikers and the new-age riders who crave authenticity. In 2026, Yamaha has achieved something rare. They've managed to make a motorcycle that feels both vintage and visionary. It's not a copy of the past, it's a tribute that moves forward. A blend of design, technology, and soul that makes you fall in love with motorcycling all over again. And when you park it back on that glossy platform, the lights reflecting off its curves, and the Yamaha XSR 156 2026 name shining behind it, you understand what this machine truly represents. It's not just a launch, it's a revival, a reminder that legends don't fade, they evolve. A blend of design, technology, and soul that makes you fall in love with motorcycling all over again. And when you park it back on that glossy platform, the lights reflecting off its curves, and the Yamaha XSR 156 2026 name shining behind it, you understand what this machine truly represents. It's not just a launch, it's a revival, a reminder that legends don't fade, they evolve. The XSR 155 isn't here to compete, it's here to inspire. So, if you've ever wanted a motorcycle that carries the heart of the past and the soul of the future, this is it. The 2026 Yamaha XSR 155. Crafted for dreamers, built for riders, and destined to become a modern classic. Because in a world full of noise, this bike speaks the language of purity. And that's why, when the engine stops and the silence returns, you'll still hear it. The echo of a legend that refuses to die.